Hello everybody, welcome back to Far From Alone. So, I've been kind of busy and I've actually fixed up the hangar bay doors, as you can see. So, let me hop back into myself and yeah, so it took a lot of welding. There's a heck of a lot of steel plates going to these things. So it took me a little while to get them all sorted. But as you can see, they're all done. And I've even put a button just here, if I can figure out how to press it. There we go. Now, my eventual idea is to put a sensor up somewhere, so that if I'm flying ships in and out, that they'll, you know, open for the ships. But haven't done that yet. So over there, you can see we have a space pirate mining outpost. And I rather fancy going and have a look, because a mining outpost might have ores, specifically rarer ores that I need. So I've pulled up here just in the hope that we can go and do that. And up there you can see I've been working on a little project. Now I don't want to risk Reavers showing up and ruining my fun, so I'll go over that project in a bit. Also, thank you very much for all the comments. You guys think of things that just in the actual event of recording I often forget. And the first thing is the oops, haven't got gravity. I was trying to think of a way of auto shutting these doors, and the way I used on a previous series, I had it set so that when you go through a door there is a certain delay like that, which automatically shuts the door for you. And I can show you very quickly how to do that. You'll remember that I set up a timer. I've actually got a timer for each side, and as you correctly pointed out in the comments, I don't need to do that. I can just use one timer, and all I'm doing is closing doors, so you know we can just use one timer and close all doors. But essentially what you do is put your doors on as I did, and then in the where are we? In the sensor, when we actually call the timer, so this is the port one, you trigger now when the door is, or when you enter the sensor, you trigger that immediately. But when you leave the sensor range, then you start the timer. Because you can't have trigger now and trigger now, it'll only go in one place. So trigger now when you enter, and then start when you leave, and you set the delay for long enough to be able to actually get out of the door without it cutting your bottom off. So that solves that problem. Doors will now, as they did, automatically shut. Lots of comments, thank you very much, on the stairs, and I think I am going to rework the stairs. I think maybe having 2 runs down from the top and then just 1 out in the middle would take up a lot less space. So definitely going to revisit that. And thank you for pointing out the vent, by the way, in the bridge area. Yes, you're absolutely right. I keep forgetting about the conveyor junction vents, which we now have, which would just sit in the floor, so that would be much neater, much better. Right, let's move on and see if we can capture some goodies. So I just want to check that this has retained my ammo, which I think it has. We've got 8 rounds, not very many, but they don't have much stuff. So let's, what are we doing here? That, and let's go and see what this thing's all about. Unfortunately, the sun is going to be in a really horrible place. Alright, let's just get a little bit closer. Let's have a look. Okay, so buried in an asteroid. Oh, okay. So it looks like we got some... Oh, this thing is very twitchy. We've got some outlying guns. Yeah, that sun is going to be right behind it, I think. What have we got here? Oh, another gun there. Wonder if we can... Like to see... That looks like a battery. We don't appear to be able to stop the... I think we just blew up a bit of the asteroid there. Yeah, the recoil on this gun is horrendous. I don't seem to be able to stop that. Got lots of gyros off there. Why have we... Boost gyros. Boost gyros. Lots of boost gyros. Okay. Don't know why I did that. Very, very, very twitchy now. Wow. What's this thing made of? Okay, not quite sure what's going on there, but I can't waste any more ammo on it. Oh, something down there. We might need to go back for more ammo. Difficult to tell with the sun where it is. I can't actually see in the shadows there. Can't tell what's what. That looks like a connector there, so this is definitely the way in. Yeah, we're going to have to take off that turret at least, aren't we? Okay, I'm just going to try and get a little bit closer. It's very difficult to make out any details from that range. Should be good, down to about 800. Oh, that'll be another turret then. Wow, why am I not hitting anything? Definitely there. That's got it. Kinda like to keep the ammo out of those turrets, so trying not to kill everything. We can take the battery out. No, apparently not. Okay, that's got that turret. Let's inch our way forwards and see if something else shoots at us. Oh, yes. Back off, back off, back off. So where was that? Oh, there you are. Seem to be hitting everything except the turret. And we're running out of ammo rapidly. That's got you. Okay, anything else going to shoot at us? Oh, yes. Ow. I felt that. I think we might have lost some bits there. That's better. Okay, any more? Don't see any more, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. I think we might actually be upside down here. It looks like a doorway there. Is that a gun sticking down there? I think that might be. That looks like an interior turret to me. Yep, that's a turret. Okay. It'd be quite difficult to pick that off, I think. Or not. Okay. Let us gently and carefully and slowly approach, because if there's another turret we're kind of screwed. Okay, so far so good. Right, I think we're good. Okay, let's see if we can latch onto something. Oh, that'll do. Can't see. Yeah, that's not going to work, because they don't like us. Turn those gyros off. Oh, I think we're locked. Okay. Are you going to hack for me? The answer is yes. Good. Right, the only thing I'm not sure about now is, did I get all the turrets? Where was that one? Definitely had one over here somewhere. think I might actually leave those. I know we're not going to hack them. But if I can repair them and grab the ammo out of them, assuming there is ammo in them, that would be good. Right. Any more defenses? Oh, can access. So, armory lockers. Yeah, there's ammo in the turrets, but it looks like there's nothing else. Thought being a mining station, this would have ores on it. Ore storage, nothing. Thought that was a gun then. I had a minor panic. It's the camera. Yeah, so this battery's switched off by the look of it, and this is also switched off, so we're not going to be hacking those. We do have a grav gen, that's nice. And that door is, I can't tell whether these doors are actually switched on or not. This one presumably is not. Depressurize. Outer door close, inner door open close, but we can't do that at the moment. Right, okay, and I forgot to GPS my ship. Where did I leave my ship? Well, we know we were upside down. We came in at an angle, so... There. Aha. Okay, I'm going to fly out here at some speed because I'm not sure if there's any more turrets on the outside of this thing, so... We'll do a bit of a serpentine. Just in case. Okay. Alright, so while that's hacking, I'll show you what I've done up here. I've put a big gun on it because I wanted the range. So this is actually an artillery. But I think actually, because I can't make artillery, I'm probably going to swap that out just to put an assault cannon in. But I wanted a large grid drone so that I can use these interior turrets. That was my plan. And I've put a Gatling on the top because that's good at keeping range. But as you can see, I'm going to need 80 thruster components for each of these thrusters. And I'm not even sure that if that's enough, simply because there's going to be quite a lot of weight on this. So I've put heavy armor on the front here, but I haven't put any metal grids in, just in case I want to change stuff. So lots of interior turrets, and I'm going to need a camera on here as well, which I haven't done yet, so that's something else that maybe we could put it. I don't really like putting cameras in the front, but we swap that out for get the right color, and I can't remember what I used. I'll swap it out for one of those. Let me just copy that color just in case. And then I can stick a camera on the front of that. if I can find it. It's going to be very exposed, and it's probably going to be the first thing that gets shot. But, well, we've got to have a camera, basically. Where am I going? There we go. So, you're going to say, well, what's the purpose of this thing? Well, the purpose is, as you got a glimpse earlier, in the back here, I've used a small grid converter. In actual fact, I need to get at it, because I think we need to add some stuff to it. I didn't remove this primarily. I think it's heavy armor. Yeah. No. So we've got an event controller to detect the launch. We've got timers. We've got an antenna, remote control, and if I remember correctly, some other stuff. Just get access to it. It's attached to the other ship, so it's going to be kind of difficult to show you. The idea is I'll launch it and it will stay at range. So that range is about 600, which should be out of Gatling gun range. It's designed to pick off weapons, basically. So I can launch it at something, it will stay at range, take evasive maneuvers to stop getting hit, but all the turrets will be in and out of range to enable it to actually just damage weapons. So places like that, or ships following us, etc. I'm hoping it will be able to nullify their dangers and leave me in a position where I can send a hacker drone in. So that's the plan on that one. I think probably making changes here is best done when I'm on the move. So I'm not going to do anything with that just yet. Right, let me get some energies and oxygens and things. Oxygen is the primary one, and then let's inch this thing ever closer. I suppose I could have just come in here, couldn't I? And yes, I will change that vent and put it in the floor. And oh lord, there's a Reaver. I haven't got that one set up yet, so let's go back over here. Uh-oh. What's he detected? Surely he hasn't detected us. He's probably detected the station. I'm going to try launching that anyway. Oh, this could be a problem. Going to try and get my ship back, but I'm betting he's going to shoot it. What's he shooting? He's shooting the solar panels. Can we do anything about that? Ow. Come on, shoot me, don't shoot the solar panels. Or more important, don't shoot my ship. I don't know what piercers have in terms of Gatling guns or weapons. I have no idea. But clearly they've got lots of GATs. We Beginning to wish I hadn't taken the turrets out on that station now. Ow.
Low.
Wow. And again, I didn't actually... Oh, okay, it's up there. Wow. Didn't GPS my position, so I'm kind of having to guess, but this might be dangerous, but the only thing I can think of doing is to actually drag him over to my ship so that my turrets, assuming I left them switched on, can take some of these gats off. Pretty sure I'm not going to be able to get to my ship and drag him away. I'm pretty sure I also left my turret switched off. Oh. Okay, what to do? What to do? I think he should be in range of my ship there. Okay, I'm clearly not going to be able to get close enough to him to grind any of this stuff down. So I think what I'll do is I'll head back and try and get him on the back side of this asteroid. Where's my ship not rendering in there? That's crazy. Ow.
Critical.
Yep, that was close. Heard that. I want to get him on the... Can't even see my ship now. On the back side of this asteroid. Maybe he'll get stuck on it. Oh, that sounds bad. Right. Now, I put my tools in my ship. What I'm hoping to do is tease him away. Assuming I can live long enough. No, don't turn around. Come back. Come back. He's just determined, isn't he? I think we might have to wave bye-bye to our little T-bug. Okay, I'm going to leg it back to my ship and make sure my weapons are turned on, I think. Solar panels are up, so we're obviously out of his range. 2 weapons are on. Okay, I think we'll maybe fold up the solar panels. And yeah, he's occupied over there. So I think what I'm going to do is go over that way, and I'm going to put as many weapons as I can facing where he is. Okay, solar panels have deployed, which they shouldn't have. Hold them back up again. Okay, let's stop there. And what's he doing? He's pounding something. Come on, follow me. Ow. Oh, looks like my gun had a go at him. Unfortunately, I don't have many rounds for that gun.
Your health is low.
I just need him to leave my ship alone long enough for the weapons to take his weapons. Okay, how are we doing on your guns, matey? Well, my guns are still firing, so I guess he's still got guns left. Don't know if I actually got anything. No, I don't have any tools on me, I don't think. No. So that looks like a railgun that's still intact. I don't know how that's managed to survive. But he fires that at me, I'm in trouble. Okay, so if he's going to ram anything, I'd rather he ram my little ship. Ooh, okay. You gonna follow me, mate? Come on. No, don't go. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not playing fair. Why are my solar panels up? Okay, I I need some tools. Oh, he's had a good go at the ship, hasn't he? Yeah, we need some tools. Tools. Yeah, really want to use that one. We need to see if we can kill his enthusiasm, don't we? Okay, the railgun is dead. Whoa!
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Kind of really would like those superconductors. Don't need those. We don't need those. Calm down. Calm down.
Inventory full.
Could really do with taking out his gyros. Okay, so we got the superconductors. No, don't crash into my ship. Yeah, let's drop these off. At least that's something rescued out of the situation. Right, where's your gyros, matey? Okay, railgun round. Apparently I can't get it.
Your health is low.
No. Where's he gone? He's just keeping that weapon looking at me, isn't he? I wonder if we get rid of that weapon. Has he been programmed to just point that weapon at me at all times? I mean, will that confuse him now if I take that weapon off? Apparently not. Need to get inside, and that's the only way I can even consider it. Oh, gold. Another one? Don't know what those were. No. Oh, there it is. This is really difficult. Lost it again. There. Oh, come back. Where'd he go? Okay. Okay, there's the gyro. Alright, that's definitely hacked, so let's just GPS here. And now what have we got going on? Oh god, another one. You are not making my life easy, Mr. Reaver. I think our little ship has gone. Pretty sure. Yeah, it was docked. Oh no, it wasn't docked, was it? It was just locked onto that. But I'm not seeing anything. Some ammo would have been nice. What can we rescue from this situation? The bottles. Already lost its medical components. There was a grav gen somewhere, wasn't there? That also gone, is it? Don't see it.
Energy low.
Okay. I'm a bit loath to leave that Reaver there, but this fella's going to be here any moment. I think most of that's just blocks. Too worried about that. Get rid of that. And get some energy. I'm kind of afraid that if I move, the other guy's going to come after me.
Your health is low.
Oh, this is sluggish. Alright, let's get as lined up as we can. Come around there. Inch our way forward. We actually got any ammo. Yeah, we've still got ammo. Okay. See if we can grab this and run, I think. Difficult to tell, but I think there should be something there we can grab onto. Just going to inch forwards a little bit. In fact, what I'll do is I'll pull the pistons up. I think should be good. And I just want to check to see. Like, are we leaving anything important behind? I don't think so. As far as I can tell, there's no loose bits floating around. I wonder what happened to T-Bug. I'm assuming it would have been destroyed. What's that? A few credits for my trouble. Yeah, he's really punishing this guy, isn't he? I don't think there's anything here worth having. I'm assuming he's just trying to shoot at the batteries now. Being a little bit careful just in case he targets me, but yeah, I think he's just going for batteries. As long as the thing is still alive, he's going to keep on going. Right, where's my ship? Something up there. And something behind me. Hydrogen bottle. Not very useful. Well, there's no way to actually find my T-Bug anymore. I can't see anything floating around. I'm assuming it was completely destroyed. But I don't know that I should be hanging around here much longer. So, let us skedaddle. Where are we going? Just going to line up with home a little bit while he's occupied. There we are, close enough. And I'm going to take your advice in the comments. Thank you very much for all the comments. I'm just going to set this to, I don't know, let's say 100 kilometers, which is 15%. And what that'll do is, just check, distance jump 100 kilometers, yeah. So it'll give me some distance from him. And, you know, obviously allow the jump drive to be recharged very quickly should we need it. Okay, so very sad to lose T-Bug. That was a good little ship, but we did get some salvage, and I'm hoping there'll be some good stuff. We did get the superconductors. Let's have a look actually. So we can dump all this. Personal inhibitor nullifier. Ooh, okay, and a jetpack inhibitor nullifier. Interesting. So I think I already had those. I'm not 100% sure. The refinery is completely finished. And once everything's processed, we're back up to 417 gold. So, you know, it was kind of worth it. In a weird kind of way, it was worth swapping a small grid ship for all of that. Sad to have lost my little ship, though. Very upsetting. Right. I need some more tools. Can I make some decent tools? One of those and one of those. Okay. Let's get back to where we were, shall we? And I think I did have one of those on me. Right. Well. That was fun, wasn't it? So let's have a look at our bounty. The antenna is already destroyed, so we don't have to worry about that. We've got a couple of large hydrogen thrusters. Not terribly sure how useful they'll be. Plenty of uranium. Nice. And some ice, which we're not really using. And some more Reavers. Okay. And some repairs to do. Okay, I think we'll try and do a distraction here, shall we? Which way are you going? Going down? Okay, let's fire that off somewhere over there. And a Space Pirate Mayday over there as well. Let's give that a moment. See if they take the bait. And more Reavers. Okay. I think maybe we're in the wrong place, don't you? I think what I'll do is I will start moving forwards. The closest ones have taken the bait. Those are still out of range. And getting further out of range. Okay. Right, I'm going to delete the GPS, even though I could use it to go back and look for T-Bug. I don't think it's worth it. If there's anything left of it at all, then yeah, it's not going to be worth having. So. We actually have a Reaver Butcher coming in fast, so that's not good. Obviously they didn't both take the bait. Alright, let's just see what happens with him. We might have to use some railgun stuff for that. Oh, don't fire at me. You're out of range, that's cheating. He obviously thinks we're in range. It's a bit strange. Not known that happened before. Right, okay. I'm just going to leave him there for the time being, and I'm going to try and get some repairs done, check everything. Wow. We're going to need some steel, aren't we? Okay, welcome back. So, I think I've got everything repaired. I've taken a new blueprint. Not that the projector's on at the moment because the solar panels are up. But I can't see any other damage. I think we actually got away quite lightly compared to what might have happened. We've still got our tail back there. He's going to take a while to go, I think. So what I wanted to do was to try and strip down the salvage that we did manage to get. And I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to be able to rescue in terms of at this speed. Yeah, could be tricky. Don't actually see anything super useful, and I can't get the uranium out of the reactors while we're going this fast because it'll spawn as a container and it'll just get left behind. So I don't think I can get it through here. No. We've hacked everything we can hack. The only way I could get that, I think, is to repair them. We can find them. Let's get rid of this smoke first of all, shall we? We don't need that. Is that the reactors there? Yeah. So they're intact. Okay, so they're not damaged. They turned off? They must be turned off, I think. Reactor components. Let's see what we can do with them. They are turned on. I wonder why we weren't hacking them. Oh, that one's ours now as well. That's very strange. Can't do anything with that one. Maybe it's just taking a long time to hack them. They do have 25 computers in them. I'll wait for a bit then. Aha! Right. Now we've hacked them. We can now get the stuff. Oh. Nice. So 83 uranium. That'll build a few weapons. And I will have the ice as well, although I don't really have a use for it. Oh, can't get it. Guessing those two are damaged. Okay, so I think we're going to have to leave this one for now. I was kind of hoping that Reaver might have some ion thrusters on it, and then I could just sort of, you know, steal them and stick them on there. But unfortunately, it's completely hydrogen, so there's not really a lot of use. I mean, it's steel, obviously there's a lot of components on there, and these big thrusters I would kind of like to make use of. I'm thinking if when we get home we're going to try and land this on the planet, I'm going to need more down thrust. A lot more down thrust. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it, but the sensible place is obviously, you know, that's the drone bay. I can't do anything with the drone bay, so it would have to just be behind the drone bay here somewhere. Maybe just in line with those. So that's a thing. Right, I wanted to address some of your comments. If I can find the door. So the first one, just check where we're going. Drone facility, that's okay. The first one is obviously in the bridge. Now, I don't have cargo bay access. I have left that there in case I want to put in a medical station up here, which is quite likely. But Frozen, you suggested that I should actually put one of these vents in the floor, and I completely agree with you. If I can find a vent. Oh, there it is. Yeah, these conveyor junction vents are new, and I had completely forgotten about them. So that'll work for that. I also think we need cargo access up here, because at the moment it's a bit of a pain having to go all the way down here just to get what I need. There we go. That's that done, and I can't see out of the window because there's blocks in the way. So what I thought I might do is I'm going to put that on depressurize for a minute so we don't lose all our oxygen. Take these blocks out and these blocks out. That leaves us with a half block there. Wonder if we could get away with that. At least that's only a half block, and then just put the single windows down there. Have I got any? By two, one by one, yeah. Something along those lines. We used a different color, but I have no idea which one it was, so we'll go for that one. And we're going to need 3 of those. Ooh. This is quite difficult at 100 meters per second. Okay, so aesthetically maybe it's not quite as pretty, But at least I can, well, I should be able to see out the front now, because actually, I wonder if we could change that. If I leave that flat there, these are only little blocks anyway. And we've got these, oh, these wonderful little things. Oop. With the right colour. Could do that. Kind of begs the question of why is that window in there if I do that, doesn't it? Or we could just run it back that way. Yeah, I think that might be better. That gives us a little bit more shape. Now I'm thinking, could I put a groove all the way up the front there? Shall we try it? How's that going to work here? Have to do that kind of a thing, and this is our one block gap for guns and stuff, so that's going to leave the top exposed. So we're going to need one of these things on the top. And we've got a Reaver Thrasher coming in, but we're doing 100 meters per second, so I'd be surprised if he's a problem. Pirate Raider. Yeah, we're leaving them far behind, aren't we? Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit more tricky. So we're going to be back to our little mate. That one. Then that one. Then a square one. Nope. Then that one. And do the same on the other side. Don't really like the way the slope changes here, but if we want to keep that central block covered for guns and whatever, it's kind of necessary. If I'm willing to do away with that central block, we could continue the slope inwards to the middle. That would give it some shape at least. However, for now, oh, and I put the wrong thing. There we go. It's that one. And that one. And that one. So, what do we think? Yeah, gives it a bit of character, I guess.
Energy low.
I'm thinking leaving these 2 spaces for guns means that I could actually take that middle one out. But if I do that in order to continue the slope down, that's going to become, what, a half block maybe? And then this one's also going to have to be chiseled away to continue the slope. So I don't think that's going to work. But oh, we should now at least be able to see out of the bridge. So let's go and check that. There we go. Perfect vision. If a little loud. Good. Okay, so that's done. Let's back off, depressurize, get some oxygen back, and just waiting for that butcher to disappear. Hopefully at 5 kilometers he'll leave us alone. I could just jump and jump away, but we're probably only going to spawn more, so I figured I'll leave them spawn just out of range. Right, let's see if we can do something with these stairs that will give us a little bit more room at the bottom here. Not that we need it now because we're a ship short. So I'm very quickly going to just try and rearrange those a little bit, I think. We did everything else, didn't we? You see why I don't like walking about in grab boots. And the berserker. There we go. So I think you're absolutely right. That leaves, I mean, it achieves the same thing, but it leaves a lot more space on the floor. But yeah, I'm not convinced I need that huge great bridge across, but it does lend itself to making some kind of a viewing area, or maybe an upstairs area. Thank you for the comment, by the way, on making skylights in the roof here. As you can see, I have used up that area to make my little drone. Although, I mean, obviously this gun was firing. It does have ammo, and it was firing at the target. And I'm not even sure if I set that up. Oh, I did set it to weapons. So all the guns I have help. That was really useful. But yeah, I really need some thruster components before I can attempt to finish that off. The other thing I thought of was this bit of the roof here could just be like a landing pad for, you know, little ship offloading. So for instance, if I'm using this welder ship, which I almost certainly will for the Reaver, instead of having to fly into the hangar and, you know, navigate through the doors and all the rest of it, I could just put some kind of a drop-off point on the top there, which would be piped from this one, obviously. So that's something I plan on doing. Right, we seem to be Reaver free. There's a song there, isn't there? So I think I'm going to just try and slow down a little bit, just to stop the noise. And there is a Mayday 10 clicks away. going to have to be on my toes here because the amount of Reavers that have been spawning is just fairly ridiculous. But I just want to come to a stop for a minute, just so that you can see what's going on with everything. Ooh, that's better. Right, so drone-wise, I said in the last episode I had several drones, and I wasn't sure which one was the best one to use. Well, I do now have one. Starboard drone bay 1. Okay, so let me just set up these projectors. And if I can make sure I get the right one, I think it's that one. Keep projection. Okay, so I need to... I can't even see the projector. Where is it? There. I need to just orientate that, and then we'll go through it. So forwards and rotate one way or the other. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so you get the idea. It's just a very, very simple, cheap, hopefully, drone that we can throw out at an enemy. It has a Gatling gun on the front, and it's designed to face forwards at all times. Hence the extra armor at the front, and then at the back is all of the, equipment, important stuff. How long they'll last, I don't know. We're going to have to just try it and see. But yeah, I mean that's kind of the best I could come up with. So we need to set up a means to build them on command, and I also need to set the other projectors up, obviously. So just switch that off for now. I'm thinking the best thing to do for now is just stick in a... where are we? One of these. And I'm going to go back to boring red. Where can I get some components? Okay, so probably the best thing to do here is to start from the right, being the right. So I'm going to set up button 4, that one, and we're going to say, well, first of all, we're going to put some text on it, and that's going to be open doors. We can probably actually separate that into 2 lines, just because of the squareness of the display. So we turn the size up now. You have to kind of look at it through the gaps in the menu there. So first thing we want to do is, where's it gone? Alignment, put it in the center. You can just about read the text behind there, so you can see what sort of font size you're doing. Something like that, and we'll maybe have that in red, because that's kind of a major thing. And then button 3, then we will say, what shall we say? Can't see the buttons. What I'll do is just do extend piston. Okay, so that's the easy bit. Now we need to program them. So open doors is fairly straightforward. So button 4, that one, and then where are we? So button 4, set up actions, and this is going to be starboard. So we want starboard drone door. Nope, doesn't like that. Bay door. Nope. Okay. Oh, I've got that the wrong way around. That's why. Starboard drone bay door. Okay, I obviously didn't call it starboard drone bay door. What did I call it? Starboard. So that's the main doors. Starboard main hangar doors. Starboard drone hangar doors. So clearly it's that one we want to do. And something's clanging again. So I'm just going to use this as a toggle, so we can open and close. And you could change that to say open close, but I won't bother. Extend piston is more tricky. Oh, more Reavers. I don't think they like the fact that I stole one of their buddies. Okay, let's try a decoy. See if we can get rid of them. Kind of had enough of travelling. Hopefully that's within their range. Oh, okay, that berserker, that wasn't showing up, and I inadvertently fired it straight towards him. Okay, oh yeah, they're coming in fast now. So 900 kilometers. Hopefully left them behind. Right, back to what I was doing. Timers. We need some timers. So that's on somewhere around there. We'll use the pretty ones. We're probably going to need more than 3 in the end, but I'll just take 3 for now. And the reason I'm using small grid is because we can put them on here. Just keeps them out of the way and does the job just the same. So we're going to call these... What are we going to call these? Starboard drone bay. Starboard drone bay. Call it launch. Turn that off, turn that down, make a copy, and then 1. one's 2. That one's 3. Okay, so timer block launch. Oops, can't spell. Right, so this number 1 is the first one we call, so we don't need a timer on that. But what we do need to do is we need to know how long it takes to open those doors. So I think the best thing to do is I will set up a timer and then we'll press the button and we'll see. So here we go. Make sure they're fully open and stop the timer. So I got 10 seconds on that timer. So go back to timer block drone A, that'll do. So launch 2 is going to be called after we've told it to open the hangar doors, and I'm going to give it an extra 2 seconds just to make sure that it's open. So this one's sole purpose is to open those doors. So main, starboard, main hangar doors, starboard drone bay doors. Okay, so we're going to tell that to open, and then we go to timer block starboard, and that's number 2. So we start that timer. Okay, so that timer's sole job is to what does it do after 12 seconds? It's going to push the piston out, and I'm not sure if I named that piston. So it's none of those, so it's going to be that one. I must remember to give that a name. So we're going to extend that piston, and then timer block drone, bay 3. So, and because this is going to be a delay as well, we're going to say start that one, and we need to know how long that's going to take. So that is, where are you? Where have you gone? Button 3, set of actions, piston, drone. And again, on this one, initially, I'm just going to put I'll just put reverse. We'll change it afterwards, the same as we can change that one. But at the moment, just in case I mess things up with the timer, we just want to make sure that we've got the ability to bring it back again and retry it. So I'm going to start the timer at the same time I press the key, so wait for it to fully extend. Okay, and I get 7 seconds on that one. So we'll bring that back. Go back to our timers. So again, I don't want to wait too long, so I'm going to give that 8 seconds. It did take 7, but again, just giving it a second just to be sure. And then once that's fully done, then we've got starboard drone bay merge. Because to launch these drones, all I have to do is switch off the merge blocks, and we don't know how many drones we're going to have, so we've got a total of 4. So we're just going to say toggle block off, like so. And what I haven't done is to make sure that we've switched off everything before launching. So we've told it to build drones, or we can tell it to build drones, which will switch everything on, but at no stage did I tell it to switch that off. So we could either use timers and know how long it's going to take to build the drone, so when we press build drones it just does it, switches everything on, builds the drone, switches everything off again. Or we can add here, at the end of the, we've just launched, we can add in a sequence of events that will make sure everything is switched off. Because what you don't want to do is retract the piston and, suddenly find it starts building when it's still moving and you maybe don't want to build them. So what I will do, now that we've launched those drones, is I will pull back that piston, because it'll save me an extra timer at some point, for the simple reason that the doors are still open. So we drone bay launch, so we've already launched the drones, now we'll just retract the piston. And remember, we've just switched off these merge blocks, so it's very important when we do the build drones thing, we must remember to switch those on with the projectors and the welders and so forth. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. The only thing I would like to change, I think, is we need to change button 2. That needs to call timer block 1. Launch drones there, and we just trigger that now. Okay, so I'm going to close the doors again. I'm a little bit loath to do this because if I got something wrong and that piston extends, but I have left it on retract as well. So if all goes wrong, I can actually correct it. So we're going to say launch drones. That'll open the doors. I'm not going to touch anything unless I have to. So we should have a 2-second delay here because I gave it an extra 2 seconds. Then the piston extends. Then the merge block switch off and it retracts again. And as I say, if you had another timer in there, you could now have a timer running which will automatically shut the doors again. And I might do that actually, because I want to be able to just basically hit buttons and have it do it, not have to faff around, changing things. Okay, so we're kind of set to go. I need to set up the other projectors. I'll put some more timers in and try and make this as automatic as possible. I might also seal this area off so that no stray shots can get into it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. I didn't mean to keep you on the edge of your seat with the Reavers. That's just the way it turned out. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye now.
Reavers, signals clear, heading my way, getting near. Guns won't target who